Muay Thai kickboxing. Again, let's just go through some of our fundamentals like that. First of all, the posture. Now, I'm going to give you the posture in respect of a natural stancer. For you guys out there who are southpaws or left-handed, you would do everything opposite. Now, first of all, to get your correct posture, just simply start. I'll start sideways for you here. Start with your left foot and just walk 3 paces forward. So just 1, 2, and 3, as if you're walking down the street. This here really is pretty much the front to back relationship of your feet. And all you do there is just shift your right foot out to the side a little bit so you've got some shoulder width in it. So here we have it here. That's pretty much about it. What you'll find is if you just bend your knees from here, you go down with the knee, you'll find that normally that knee now will equal about where the front toe of the left foot is. That is the relative foot position for your Thai boxing. Front foot pointing straight ahead, maybe slightly in, but usually straight ahead. The rear foot again pointing straight ahead. Sometimes it might lose a little to the side as well, but generally I like them both forward, maybe a little bit turned in here with my left foot. Both knees bent. Okay. And posture here is pretty much upright, pretty much there. No crouch, pretty much here. Thai boxing, we have to worry about knees. So we're there. About 30 degrees to the front. Here. So we're not sideways, we're not square on, about 30 degrees to the front. Hand position above the eyes. Now, elbows down, slanting down. And again, as I start to move the balls of the feet like this, okay, from ball of foot to ball of foot, this just keeps a good rhythmic movement. My arms will be just going with that, and again, a rhythmic movement. So we're just moving up and down. So, nice and relaxed firmness, ready to go, above the eyes. Tuck your chin in and down. Bring your shoulders slightly up over those chins. There. So there. Just protecting that jaw. Looking out underneath just the eyebrows of here. Okay. Now notice how my hands are. They're not this way, they're not there. They're around about 45 degrees to the front, see? Here. And that. This allows me to reach and grab and parry and also throw punches very easily. So just have a position forward. Not this way here. They're facing forward. This is a stronger position. Because when you get pressure against us here, this is far stronger. Again, if you've ever done weight training and tried to do a push down, like a tricep push down, try doing it that way as opposed to that way. You know what I'm talking about. This is far stronger. So there's your basic Thai position, my posture, moving from ball of foot to ball of foot. Okay. Now your footwork. Always remember with your footwork, certainly your basic footwork. Later on you'll do a couple of things a little bit differently, but your basic footwork, move in the direction that you want to go to, with the foot that is closest to that direction first. I know it sounds rather convoluted, but what we're just trying to say in a positive manner. What it really means is don't cross your feet. So what do? To go forwards, which one's closest? The left one here, so I step and then catch straight away with my right, you see? Go back, I do the opposite. I step to the rear and go back. So left and forward, and here. So front one goes first and I catch, and then rear one goes first and I catch. Simple as that. Step and catch, step and catch. Notice always moving all the time, keeping a good posture. Moving on the balls of the feet. The heels are up, you're on the balls of the feet, knees bent at all times. Go to the right and left side. I want to go here to my right. I step with my right and catch with my left. Again, keeping that shoulder width position. The other way, I step left and catch with the right. So right, catch with left, and left, catch with right. And so that's our basic side step position. Okay. So that there constitutes your basic footwork for Muay Thai. Now your punches. Your jab first of all. Your jab, so your lead side, you would step forward with your left foot, and extend the left hand straight forward and straight back. Notice that line. Straight forward, straight back. Now you'll see how the punch turns over as I come back and back in. This rear side comes back to the side of the head and goes forward. It may also do that. There's a couple of things we can do. This is press to the head, you'll see on the side in a moment. But also the shoulder rolls over the jaw. So it's out and back, out and back. Okay. Just like that. Side, looking from the front, just out and back, out and back, out and back, out and back, here, out and back, out and back. Nice jab, it's run very quick, it's very fast, just on the snap and back. And when you throw it, it's thrown a step forward and snap back before you step back. So it's out and back. The hand moves far faster than your feet. And if you step forward here, you want to see if you can come forward again. But if things didn't work out so well, then you step back. It's always out and back. Very fast shot. The rear hand, the right hand. From here, just going to extend that right hand from this position here, straight out, roll it over the shoulder, over the jaw, and back. Again, you see here how the fist is turning over and coming back. Turning over, coming back. So the other hand being drawn back. Turning over, coming back. Turning over, coming back. Now, I want you to take notice of the feet too. This is all driven with the right leg. Driven, you see, here. That's what drives this punch. So do this here. This is why this foot, I like to have it facing forward. It starts to drive here, which drives the leg, which drives the hip, which drives the shoulder. So that when they're out, when this right hand is out here, there should be a straight line between the toe, the heel, the knee, up to the shoulder, along the arm to the target. That should be one straight line. Because this way we've got maximum force being driven off that leg here. In fact, as Russian studies back in the 70s showed that for the right hand punch with a boxer, 38.46% of the punching power came from his right leg. 37.42 came from the torso region of hip and shoulder, and 24.12 just came from the arm. So you must have that leg driving, and in fact, you're not going to get any power from this top bit either, or from the torso, if this toe and foot isn't driving the punch. It's just not going to be there. Okay. So make sure you throw this here, you full extension and back. Full extension back, roll the shoulder over the jaw, get out and back. Okay. That's the jab in the right hand. Now let's look at our knee. The knee and tie. What we'll do is we're driving it forward, we're lifting and thrusting the knee in. Here, pull the toes back. Just flex it a little more over there. And you lift the heel of the support foot. So it's up here, right up. Now, make sure you drive that hip in and down. So it's here, drive. Now, so I'm doing it here, I'm pulling as if I'm pulling a head or an arm here like this, and I'm driving forward. Now, also note how I tend to open the hip out. In other words, I'm not just doing this. See it lifting across, how the knee comes across? No, no, no. I want to direct it straight forward, so it's a punch. See, so straight forward here. Okay? In. It's coming out and in. You're punching this knee in. Punching it in. Okay? Punching. And always back to posture starts. Punch. And back. Lifting that heel. Punching that knee right up. In. Shifting that hip forward. Very powerful shot. In fact, probably the most powerful shot you can throw. Thrusting knee. Tie. Up. Stretch it in. Back. Pro kick. Pro kick. Front kick. We have front kicks and pro kicks in Thai. The front kick is generally just picked up and thrown out the ball of the foot same as we pretty much do in most systems. Just so you get the knee high, drive it forward, use your hip, drive us forward. You're doing it, have this hand up in front, see here, and drive forward. Drive, pulling the left arm back to add to the drive forward of the hip, see here. Okay. Now, we have another way of doing a probe kick. This is a probe kick, not a front kick, this is a probe kick. But what we do is we lift the leg as a unit, like that. Just notice I'm not doing this to get it up. I'm lifting here. Slight bend of the knee. So as it comes up, then we thrust. Then we thrust. See the hip thrust? Thrust. So broad up, thrust. Now I'll just bring Grant out here. I'll just show you the difference here, why we do it that way. Front kick is fine if we've got that, sitting up here and I've got bang. That's fine, okay? But a probe kick is done as a counter shot. So what I'm looking to do, I'm going to stop him as he comes forward with a jab straight right. Now, as he starts to move in with his jab straight right, and I start to lift here to throw the front kick, by the time this is on me, this is not going to be extended, as you can see. This is not going to happen. However, if I lift the leg as one unit already extended, we've got a different case. So here he comes up, there. Now the whole leg's in place. So he comes forward, the whole leg's in place. Where I get my power from is the hip thrust, which is facilitated a little by the hand as well. So now he comes in and pop it in, I do. Again, pop it in. Again, pop it in. See here? This gives me that defensive ability to use the probe. Again, cut those last two. Again, probe. Again, probe. Again, probe. No, those are spikes stuff. Cut that shit. So again, probe. And probe. Probe. See now I can easily follow in with some form of attack. Okay? So then we have probe kick, front kick, probe kick. Very essential. Round kick. Probably one of the things that Ty's really known for. Now here, you'll learn it when you're learning it and drilling it in mid-air. You'll do it with a full turn. Just throwing the kick up and round. On the ball of the foot, turning the ball of the foot, hitting with the shin, taking the kick right around, coming back to the start. When you're working the pads, of course, you're just smashing them straight into the pads, getting plenty of drive through. This is the reason that we do it in mid-air to get the full turn, is to give you that feel of getting drive through when you're throwing your kick. You want to think about battering through that opponent there with like a baseball bat. You're trying to smash right through them, so we're doing the same with the leg here. So that's how we would practice it. So how we'd like to do that here, when you first have this, always take an angle before you start your kick. So you take a little angle out the side. You want to come off the centre line, you see? So you come off the centre line here. So now when the kick starts to come around, it's already developing power just off the side, and you're going to smash that right through it. Rather than being on the centre line, now your kick started to develop power here, you haven't even reached it yet. By the time it gets here, it started to wilt. So let's take that angle off to the side, come up on the ball of the foot, so the heel lifts, so that we can get that pivot to get the turn to bring the hip around. That's the part. It's not this way, it's not kicking that way. See, that's crazy. What we've got to do is turn on the ball of the foot to bring this hip around. So it comes up and over and down. Again. Comes up, over and down as a ball. You turn on those ball of the foot. And again. Notice the ball of the foot turn again. And my foot is brought straight back down. Once I reach here, I lift. Put the foot down again. Now this could be either checking if the opponent happens to be coming at me, or thrusting forward as a knee again as he keeps coming towards me. And notice what my arms were doing too. This was cutting down the side, and this one across the head here. You want to cut this as close to the body as possible. Because when you throw this kick here, try to stay upright. Come round. To help you do that, cut the arm as close as possible. The more your arm goes out here, the more you're going to tilt over. So cut it close. This will keep you up and down. Over there. Turning back into position and ready to go. Okay. So full pivot on the ball of the foot, get this hip through, hit him with the shin, cut the arm back to here. You've got your full turn, come back down. Just bringing out ground here for a minute, just to show you how it would look when I'm actually hitting an opponent. So, man in front of us here, we take our angle, step off to the side. I'm looking for a rib shot here. See the opening for me? So I'm going to step off to the side, I'm going to pivot on the ball of the foot and crash this shin straight in. You see here. Right. So, crashing this in. Now, this arm is coming across the head, this one's cutting down the side. Up. There it goes, back in and down. Just from the about the side, just come about this angle here, so we see it coming in. So up and here, there it comes in. Notice how I'm hitting with this shin up into the rib cage. Give you a little bend, I'm just pulling this little shot. Now, one of our main targets also, of course, is our leg. Now here, usually when I'm doing this here, I'll extend the arm out towards the head, like that, so I don't get counted over the top of the left hand. Another way I can also do it is I cut the hand across as I go under. Again, from this angle over here, here's the body shot there, or leg through here. From the pad point of view, now, just show you how to hold these pads before we start. Gripping the pad. Usually what you find in the pads, you'll have this form here. You've got a grip at the top, which hold overhand like that. So your fingers over the top. And the thumb, no thumb. Don't go underneath here with the thumb. It's over there. Notice how I'm on it like that. Not under, on it. Here. And there, bring up both your straps. And get these reasonably tight. Not too tight, just reasonably tight. So that it gives you a good secure feel on your arm with this forearm pad. So, same with the other one. Overhand, good grip, just to get it firm. And for the purpose of the tie round kick, what we would do is we hold it close to the body, around about a 45-degree angle here like this. So about 45 degree to the front and about 45 degree out from you. Make sure you hold into you, not away from you, into you. What you're going to do is you allow yourself to take the shot. Now, don't stand sideways like you see I'm directly across to it. Get one leg behind the other to brace these shots. When they're coming, just a little press, a little compression here with the body, just to take the shot. Remember, keep them close to you, press them into the body. Don't think that holding them away from you is going to make life easier. It won't, in fact, because they'll ricochet into you. So, looking at our right round kick here, we've got Grant holding the pads on the side for me. Now, for purposes of timing, what it will get you to do most of the time in your training is you'll be handing the pads in a neutral position and then you'll present, which is then the person will throw the particular kick or punch or whatever. It's just merely to help you develop an ability for timing and focus, speed. Okay. So, looking at that basic round kick, right here we present ourselves up, the pad comes into place, we take our angle here, pivot on the ball of foot, cut the hands and put the kick in. So here, up, and we go. Again, up, and we go. Okay? From the inside. In this position here, comes up, off the side, pivot on the ball of the foot here, and we go. Again, and just the hip coming right in to the shot, hitting with the shin. And that's your basic round kick. Always returning back to the original position. Trust all these introductory techniques will assist you in your enjoying your training while you're with us at the Academy. Be sure and ask questions at all times, and drill, drill, and drill. A lot of fun and have a good time. Thank you guys.